Hi Leo, I feel like there's been a memo on your desk that you've been ignoring. You know that kind of thing where you see it and you're like, and you push it to the side and then you chuck it under some paperwork and you think, it's a memo that's saying step up and lead. And normally, being a Leo, I mean, it's written into the contract, isn't it? You know this. But there's something about this particular thing that is quite emotionally close to you. And I think there's resistance. So today is tough love. We're going to look at how you claim the crown, how you step up, and how you're the shit so they can take a whiff. Okay? That's the kind of territory you need to be in. I have a caffeinated beverage. I need caffeine to be on your level. I am a Pisces. We are low energy fish. You are the lion. You need to remember that. Okay? I know you're tired. I know you're tired. I know, yes! Sorry. I know it's been a lot. Okay? I do. But that notwithstanding, the first card I get for you, my lovely Leos, is the Emperor. Come on. Now, I had, as I was making my caffeinated beverage behind me, see the kettle? Yes. Nice roses. I had a mantra going through my head for you, which I get because I'm Pisces and we're a bit weird like that. And it was, and I've had it before for you as well, and I think it's Shakespeare, possibly, isn't everything. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. But you still got to wear the crown. You get the Emperor. The Emperor is the CEO. It's like your life is a film. Are you the leading role? Are you going to win an Oscar? Yes. Or are you the director? Yes. It doesn't matter as long as you're in a position of influence. Okay, now this can be in your relationships. This can be in your life in general. You know, it's like being ruled by the sun. You need to position yourself as somebody of importance. It could be in a long-term relationship. It could be in your job. It could be that, especially with needing to lead, there's also something about needing to teach, needing to show people some wisdom, what you've learned. This is not about arrogance, you know, this is not about thinking you're better than other people. You are better than other people. I mean, it's not like, sometimes, I'm trying to think how to express this, right? So, you know, I have like a best Leo friend, the one that can wear red lipstick, the one that can accessorize, the one that always rocks up at my house with like a different, quirky but brilliant outfit on. Anyway, on a good day when she's high energy, she knows that she's it. She knows she's really good. She knows she's good at her job. She knows that she's got this really high energy and that people are drawn to this energy and that it's her job to draw people into that energy. But on other days, because it's my best friend, I see her when she's low, when she's lacking confidence. And this can go in like phases, because Leo is big on phases for me. You have phases of really high energy, and you're like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, it can be, I've started this special exercise regime, or I'm doing this mind mapping thing, or I've joined this club, or, you know, I'm in this relationship, whatever it is. And you're all in, and there's this high energy and this phase of, way. And then that can kind of go into a slump. And I feel like you've been, oh yes, I feel like you've been in a bit of a slump, okay? Four of Swords. Now, slump is one thing, rest is another. Your nervous system, lovely Leo, has been on red alert. I don't know why, we all have our reasons. And it may not be that anything in particular has been going on. That is good coffee, can I just say. You know, and it hits just right. Yeah, it's not like maybe anything specific has been going on. But because your body is picking up these signs that you should be leading, that you should be grasping this thing with both hands and absolutely running with it, it's kind of got you primed and ready, but you haven't taken the leap. So it's like, it's almost like, it's not so much being over vigilant, but being quite kind of revved up, but with nowhere to go with it. So if you are, and some of you are, in some kind of mundane phase, or you're in a rut, or you're bored with your job, or you just physically don't feel right, or you're just having some kind of, you know what it's like when a Leo isn't in alignment, that kind of thing, okay? Just know that the universe has plans for you. Hey ho. Hello, pussycat. Universe has plans for you. The Tower comes in. The Tower is what comes in when you've had that memo and you've ignored it, and the Tower's gone, yeah, or the universe has gone, okay, you know, they didn't see it the first time. And then after a while, they're like, bring it, you know, send them in, send it in, send in the energy, disruption, let's do it. I've just got to let my cat out. And that's not a euphemism. Come on, little girl. Okay. Also grabbing a pencil because I'm going to want to write things down. So, the universe says, send in the spiritual big jobs. Let's have some disruption for Leo. Let's make something happen. Let's either, it's like the introduction of something, but also the bringing down of something. So whatever you're kind of, however you're making your life comfortable, however you're not stepping up to your Emperor energy, and this is not like the blame game. Sometimes, you know, things are a lot and we go through phases. The universe is going to cause things to happen so that you have to. Oh yeah. We are confronting what has held us back in our hearts. Not in our minds. That doesn't count as much. In our hearts. The universe is like, what has held Leo back? Let's have a look with a couple of shadow cards. What's this Five of Cups energy? What have we not been able to look at that we need to look at? What have we not been able to look at that we need to look at? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Hey up. Oh, I like that. Right, we get the Labyrinth. And this is, it's kind of complicated. I haven't got my reading glasses on. Journeys, cycles, self-discovery, spiritual growth. Spiritual growth normally gets a very good press, but it's bloody difficult. You know, it's uncomfortable. It's ugly. It hurts. It's worth it. Okay? Your situation is seemingly complex, but once the Tower enters, I feel like you're pulled out of the labyrinth and you're just like, now I see how this is made. You know, when you're in a labyrinth, you don't have the perspective of being raised above it, where you look down and you think, oh my God, this is how it works. That leads to that, leads to that, because you're in it. So think of yourself as being raised up to get a bird's eye view of your situation. And then you also get the bridge. Something has been missing which should have joined the dots. Okay? It's a bridge as a shadow card, connection, transition. And it's been missing, that missing piece. Now, once the Tower, or whatever situation the Tower stirs up happens, I feel like you get your missing piece, but it's not easy. And when you do get your missing piece, the universe expects you to step up, click it into place and move, okay? We will, in the second half of this reading, have a look at love and relationships in the erection section. Oof, good. Good, okay. So, there will be some soul searching with this Five of Cups that we had. There will maybe be a need for you to, lots of Leos do therapy. Lots of Leos are therapists, okay? There's like a sort of two-way street. And let me know this in the comments. And by the way, if this video is tickling your fancy, do give it a hype. If you hit the like button and go left, 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 there is a hype button. It gets it out to other Leos. I know, it tells YouTube that you like it. Tell me this in the comments. This is interesting, because I think it's a thing, but I'm not a Leo, so I'm asking you. When you do go and see a therapist, do you end up therapizing your therapist? Do you almost end up being the therapist for your therapist? I'm not saying that should happen, it shouldn't, but I think it does with Leos. Anyway, let me know. If you do walk through this, walk through the valley of this, you get to the Three of Wands, which is a far more Leo place to be. Three of Wands is fire, and it's action, and it's looking out over the horizon, and it's feeling opportunity, and it's taking that opportunity, taking up space in the world. Letting the crown be on your head, letting yourself be the leader, taking your position. Because the weird thing is, Leo, other people need you to do it. Other people need you to do it. Okay? Page of Cups. Somebody may be giving you an apology. It's not, when it's the Page of Cups, it's not the kind of apology a Leo needs. A Leo needs, especially in love relationships, which we'll look at down here, Leo needs some theatre of the heart, okay? Because Leo loves fiercely. It's the lion love. I'm all in, you know what I mean? It's like, it's physical, it's everything. It's bravery, the brave heart of love. So I feel like somebody wants to make an apology, but I'm not sure it's going to be up to your standard. I'm not sure if it should be either. Page of Cups is nice, and if you were a Pisces, you'd probably eat it up, okay? Because we're a bit pathetic like that. But you're not. So I'm just thinking it's going to be up to you, but just be aware of it. Because when you get a Page of Cups apology, it's small, it's the beginning. It's sometimes somebody who hasn't quite got the balls to apologise, but sort of throws out an opener, hoping that you will kind of jump on it. Do you see what I mean? Oh, I like this. Come on. I mean, if it is to do with your love life, frankly, the two cards I've just pulled for your love life, you could tell them to go and swivel, because you're going to have quite a lot of interest, okay? You're hot stuff and you know it. Six of Wands, oh my God. I always think these cards, and I'm probably going to use this for the thumbnail, I always think these are very Leo-y cards. Not particularly this deck, but just any Six of Wands. Because there's just this striding out and this confidence and this, you know, I'm doing it. Giddy up, let's go. This is you when you hit your stride. And this is falling in your love and relationships. Very nice. So, if someone wants to come and put, you know, a half-baked apology in, go to the corner shop, get themselves some chrysanthemums, you know what I'm saying, leave the price sticker on, get you a box of, I'm trying to think, before I said lint balls in somebody else's one, I'm trying to think of what is like the, I mean, it's not like someone needs, to be honest, they do. No, I'm revising it. I was going to say it's not like someone needs to get expensive chocolate, but with a Leo, I would. If it was me, I'd get it right. But you don't want them showing up with some sort of own brand supermarket stuff, you know, something like that, and some cheap flowers. All the way off, okay? So there's something here with this Page of Cups emotionally that's worth exploring, but you may need to, like, you know, just raise that and then I'll listen. Raise your game and maybe I'm in, okay? Remember, you're the emperor or the empress with this. More the emperor, actually, because I haven't got empress energy. Empress energy is a bit more feminine energy. Let's see. There will be an extended love reading after this where I do you and me side by side, okay? It may come up in that. Now, big stick energy. You've got it. You've got it, and you've got the Six of Wands. This is what I mean. For the love of God, you know your value because you're hot stuff. This is Kundalini energy. It's going to be running through your business propositions, your love life, your dealings with other people, all your relationships. Yeehaw. Okay? So this can be an uptick in passion, but I think it's more just the energy of you realising who you are and taking charge. Oh, this is good. Okay. You have a choice coming in your relationships, and probably the choice is yours, I think. We had the Three of Wands, now we have the Two. The Two is more of a decision-making card, and this is just the kind of outfit my friend would show up in, my Leo friend. But she would probably do like the whole hog, like do the hairbandy thing, maybe even bring the scepter. That's what Leos do. You bring the theatre, okay? You bring the theatre, you are the theatre, you are the main event. You are the main event. Got to write it down. I love that. Itchy nose. So, there's some kind of decision to make in your relationships, in your love life. It could be that there is something on the table, there is some kind of offer, it's Page of Cups. It's not where you want it to be, but you're quite pleased that they offered. You know, the sentiment is like, I'm interested, but repackage that for me. You know, that kind of thing. And don't think of yourself as being too much or asking for too much or any of those things. You're not. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is unusual for Leo because it's about playing your cards close to your chest. Not something Leo normally does, especially in love and relationships. But there's going to be a need. Think of this as a negotiation. You don't let the other person or the other side know everything you've got up your sleeve. You don't always let them know what your bottom line is, but you need to know what your bottom line is. Okay? You don't tell them so they can pretend to get there. You know it yourself, and then you observe whether they can get there or not. Because frankly, Leo, in your love and relationships, if this person can't get there on their own and meet you where you are, I can't see that working. We get the Page of Pentacles as well. So, having said that, there is nothing good will come of rushing in your love life. Leo can be very swept away, especially when we've got the Six of Wands, we've got that Ace of Wands. Frankly, there's quite a good physical connection here. But don't be swept away because this is more than that. Oh, yes. The Magician. I like this. I think this is someone this could be the person. This is the kind of energy of someone who's really got something. They've got something, you wouldn't be bothered with them if they didn't. But it's like, I'm going to sit here, you put on the show, you're the magician, you pull the rabbit out of the hat. I like this. I like the attitude I'm getting for you here. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, which means getting down to business, finding out the truth about something, getting to really pinpoint what it is that you need, what it is that they can offer. And of course, you need to know yourself what it is before you can actually decide whether they can meet you where you are, okay? Now, this is the only sort of wrinkle in this, is the Six of Cups. This card, as a Pisces, I get it. It's 5D, telepathic, you know, sort of can be twin flamey, joined by cords. I've known you in a past life. We're talking the whole folk lady dancing of relationships here with the Six of Cups. Swirly whirly weirdness. There is more to this connection. That's why you've got the Magician down there. There's more to this connection than meets the eye, and you know that. And on your psychic level, you can feel it. Otherwise, you wouldn't bloody bother. But this can make it complicated because you're not always completely in control of what you're doing. Where there's a Six of Cups, a shadow card will follow. There'll be a shadow side to this, okay? I'm going to take one more shadow card as well for that. In the extended reading, I'm going to take a deck for you and a deck for them. And then I do a bridge in the middle. And it's interesting because you've already got the bridge. And we look at what joins you together and what pulls you apart, okay? So we take, I love this. You get the mushroom as your shadow card. I actually really love mushroom as a shadow card. There's a lot going on with mushrooms. What do they call it? Someone told me the way that the roots meta something or other. All of the roots are crazy, and then you get the mushroom, okay? So think of your love life, your connection to somebody, as everything's going on under the surface, and you can only just see the top of something, okay? For now. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to, I was going to say just the tip, but I won't. Okay, sensible Gemma. I'm going to go do the extended reading. I'm going to get straight into it, and I'm going to stop saying things like that for the love of Benny Hill. The link is below. Okay, so if you want to join me, grab yourself a caffeinated beverage and let's get into it. Namaste.